Hey golfers, if you're over 60, I know you've probably noticed something frustrating over the years. Your golf ball doesn't go as far as it used to. It can be tough to see those drives fall short, especially when you're still swinging with all your might. But here's the truth. It's not your age slowing you down. It's likely your golf ball. Today, I'm going to show you why you might be throwing away 30 to 40 yards with every single drive. And the best part is, the solution is simple. You just need to pick the right golf ball. Stick with me, and by the end of this video, you'll understand the science behind golf balls, how your swing speed affects your ball choice, and 5 crucial mistakes that senior golfers make when selecting golf balls. But more importantly, I'll provide you with actionable advice that'll help you play better and enjoy the game more. Let's dive into it. First up, let's talk about high compression tour balls. You've probably heard of these, balls like the Pro V1, TP5, and Chrome Soft. They're the premium balls, often costing $50 to $60 a dozen. Many golfers think these are the best option because they're the same balls used by tour pros. But here's the catch. High compression balls are designed for players who swing at speeds between 105 miles per hour and 120 miles per hour. They need that speed to fully activate the ball's energy transfer and compression. But what happens when you, a senior golfer with a slower swing speed, around 70 to 85 miles per hour, use these balls? The answer is simple. You lose distance, accuracy, and feel. Why? Let me explain the science behind it. Every golf ball has a compression rating. This is how much the ball compresses when it's hit. A high compression ball is harder, and it's designed for players with fast swing speeds. For golfers with slower swing speeds, using a high compression ball is like trying to squeeze a tennis ball. You just don't have enough force to make it work properly. It doesn't compress fully, meaning you lose a lot of potential distance. When you hit a high compression ball with a slower swing, the ball won't spring off the club face the way it's supposed to. Instead of flying like a rocket, it just thuds, causing a dramatic loss of ball speed and distance. This is why many senior golfers see their distance drop by 30 to 40 yards when they use tour-level balls. But don't worry, there's an easy fix for this. Here's where things get better. Low compression golf balls. These balls are specifically designed for golfers with swing speeds under 90 miles per hour. The compression rating of these balls typically falls between 35 and 65. The key advantage of low compression balls is that they compress easily, even with slower swing speeds. This means the energy from your swing is transferred to the ball much more efficiently. The ball springs off the club face with more ball speed, higher launch, and greater distance. In fact, real-world testing has shown that by switching to the right low compression ball, senior golfers can add 15 to 40 yards to their drives. And that's not just a small improvement. This can change the entire way you approach the game. You'll be reaching greens in regulation that were previously unreachable, and you'll have the confidence to take on par 5s in 2 shots. Now, I know some of you are thinking, why spend more money on golf balls when I lose them all the time anyway? I get it. Nobody likes to spend a lot on balls if they keep ending up in the water or out of bounds. But here's the problem with ultra-cheap bargain balls. They're doing you more harm than good. Here's why. Bargain balls tend to have inconsistent cores and poor durability. After just a few holes, the dimple pattern wears down, the core shifts, and suddenly, your ball flight is unpredictable. The performance starts to feel like you're hitting a different ball every time. I did an experiment with a senior golfer who played 20 shots with a premium ball, then switched to a cheap ball. The results were staggering. The cheap ball showed a 35-yard variation in distance. Can you imagine the impact that would have on your game? No matter how well you swing, if your ball is unreliable, your score will suffer. Instead of opting for the cheapest option, consider investing in quality, reliable balls. You don't need to spend a fortune, but you want consistency. With a dependable ball, you'll see more consistent distance, better accuracy, and the confidence to hit more fairways. Trust me, spending a little extra on a quality ball will pay off in the long run. You'll get more reliable results and avoid the frustration of unpredictable shots. All right, here's another common mistake. Choosing those overly complex, multi-layered balls. These are the balls that promise the world. Long drives, soft feel, great spin control. They sound like the perfect choice, don't they? But here's the problem. These multi-layer balls are designed for players with high swing speeds. They're made to handle 120 miles per hour swings, where all those layers can do their magic. But when you swing slower, say at 80 to 90 miles per hour, most of those layers remain inactive. This means you don't get the full benefit, and your shots become inconsistent. I tested this with my friend Jim, who's 68. When he used a multi-layer tour ball, his drives varied by 28 yards. But when he switched to a simple 2-piece ball, his variation dropped to just 12 yards. Consistency improved by more than half. The solution here is simple: 2-piece or 3-piece balls. These are the best options for senior golfers because they provide consistent performance. You don't need all the bells and whistles that come with a multi-layer ball. What you need is reliability, and that's exactly what you get with two-piece balls. These balls are easy to hit, predictable, and perfect for golfers who want consistent results without the complexity of extra layers. They'll help you keep the ball in the fairway and on the green. Here's another mistake that many senior golfers make: choosing high-spin balls. Many golfers believe that high-spin balls will help them stop the ball quickly on the greens. While this might be true for fast-swinging tour pros, the reality is different for senior golfers. High-spin balls can actually hurt your distance. When you have a slower swing speed, excessive backspin will cause the ball to balloon into the air, reducing distance dramatically. I saw one golfer lose 22 yards of carry distance just by switching to a high-spin ball. That's a full club difference on your approach shots. The key is to find a ball with moderate spin, one that gives you enough spin to control the ball around the greens, but doesn't add too much backspin on your drives. These balls will maximize your distance while still providing control and feel where it counts. A moderate spin ball will help you control your shots without sacrificing distance. Trust me, you'll notice the difference in how the ball flies and lands. Finally, one of the most overlooked mistakes: ignoring visibility and feel. As we age, our eyesight and feel can change, and that's completely normal. But here's the thing: if you're using standard white balls, you may find them hard to track, especially in certain lighting or backgrounds. If you're spending minutes looking for your ball, even when it's not lost, you're losing precious rhythm during your round. And don't forget about feel. The right ball should provide feedback so you can feel the contact and make adjustments to your swing. Without proper feedback, it's difficult to improve your game. Switch to high visibility balls in colors like yellow, orange, or green. These are much easier to spot, especially against backgrounds like trees, grass, or cloudy skies. You'll spend less time searching for your ball and more time enjoying your game. Also, choose balls with good feel, one that gives you clear feedback when you make contact. It'll help you develop better technique and improve your consistency. Now that we've covered the top mistakes, here's a quick recap on the right balls for your game. If your swing speed is between 70 and 85 miles per hour, look for balls with compression ratings between 35 and 65. Callaway Supersoft, 38 compression. Wilson Duo, 40 compression. Srixon Soft Feel, 60 compression. Titleist TrueSoft, 65 compression. These balls will give you the distance, control, and feel you need to get the most out of every shot. Stop wasting money on the wrong golf ball. The right ball can be the key to making your next round your longest one in years. If this video helped, hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below to let me know what ball you're using. Let's see if you're leaving yards on the table. Now, get out there, grab the right ball, and watch those drives soar. You've got this.